Right, I am live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Peter Ray's Adventures Live. Hope all is well. I'll get back to you in a sec on the pinned message. Right, we're all good here. So, if you remember, last week I wasn't live because I was busy. It just so happened this week I'm free to do the live. I have got a cold. I'll tell you basically how I think I've got it. Um, and yes, the answer's there. Yes, I did a test earlier and it came back negative. It's just a cold. I've got a little bit of a sore throat. Well, I've got my water here, cup of tea, and some tissues. Plus that in case I need to wash my hands. What? Oh dear. No, basically what happened was I was gonna go out with a group of friends, well, more acquaintances on Saturday night, and it didn't happen. And my mate Peter said, "Do you wanna go out for a few hours, few drinks?" I said, "Yeah." So went round Here's for one, then to Wetherspoons, then to a club. We leave the club till gone 2 o'clock because it finished at 3. We're dancing the night away, singing, chatting people, we chatting ladies up. No, we were talking quite a lot and all that. And anyway, so the sore throat's from that. Then some lecturous youth had probably sneezed or done something because it was very tight in the nightclub where we were dancing, and that was that. And I came early this morning, woke up that I think I got a cold. But yeah, so it's all good, just a cold and a sore throat. So I'm speaking a little bit slower. If I do sneeze, don't worry. Oh dear me. Um, Leanne's popped in, Antoinette's popped in there, Pat Walker, Richard Payne, Uncle Thrifter, Jamie Summers, Cameron Bell, Michelle Lath's popped in, Dave popped in there, David Gint, who else we got? Pat Pedler, oi oi, Derek, who we got? Leanne says there, my other half got a sore throat last Friday. The 3 tests over the weekend which were negative and was positive on a Monday. Oh, great. That's all you need. They're not always the best thing to do. I pull up my nose and all that, and usual how to do it. It can be negative, but you can't trust the things, and even on the app, nothing. But yeah, I haven't really gone anywhere since early Sunday morning. The Carboots don't start yet till 20th, and then there's other places. Um, so I know so I haven't been anywhere since Sunday morning when we come home from the nightclub. I say it takes a few days to come out. Ian's popped in, John at YLM. Uh, mm, don't think so, Michelle. I'm actually popping in. It's just my voice, Michelle. I've got a bit of a sore throat. That's probably why it is. I don't think so. The sound's usually okay. It always up and down anyway, so yeah. So that's why it was sore throat and cold. It is what it is. But let's say, um, last Saturday morning went to a jumble sale. Um, unfortunately, I can't do anything about the sound. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, to be honest. Um, so, Mandy, thanks for popping in, Mandy. Let's have a look. Let me just, mute I can't do anything about sound. Mm, sorry. Hi, Samuel. I say you can't do anything about sound. Otherwise, I have to restart it. I'm not coming forward. It'll have to be what it is. It will happen on a night where I've got a cold and a sore throat. Yeah, I say I went to a jumble sale, indoor jumble sale in a church not far from me. Um, and I didn't think it'd be that busy, but it was quite busy. I got there at 10:30, um, and I probably should have got there about 10. We started at 11. I thought, "Ah, it won't be that busy." It was horrendously busy. Um, and yeah, I was mad. I got some good bits, which if you haven't seen the video, you check it out. Um, so yeah, that's a good one because there's quite a few coming up. I'm hopefully going to go to. I don't know about this weekend. The weather's supposed to be awful this weekend. Um, and I think one of them's quite a drive, and obviously you have to wait outside. I don't know if they like. 'Cause obviously if it's really really raining, they won't come setting up. I don't know. I'll see. Um, so yeah, but it was quite a good one. It was I didn't really film in there because I don't really like filming in the jumble sales indoors. Just in case. But I got a couple of free pictures, so to show you what it's like. But it was very very busy. I did hear a couple of things smash, but apart from that, usual right. So look there. Um, the answer is I was at his place last weekend and came home Sunday. So I'm wondering if I'm going to get things off by the NHS COVID app. Even that app isn't that great. It sort of tells you, and it's sort of, yeah, you have to keep doing these things. I say I'm not. What I had planned tomorrow, I put that by 1 week, so I don't need to go out. My eBay sales have been really shocking lately, so I don't need to post anything. If I did, I'd get my mum to do it. But um, at the moment, I'm not going anywhere, so home, either upstairs or in here or something like that. So yeah, hopefully, I checked that earlier on, and it never pinged. Nothing. I had it on for like an hour or so. Didn't ping. I don't really usually have it on. Sound sorted. Sorry about that. If you can feel about sound. Sorry about that, Mandy. It's off. I just turn it on, do the usual, plug it in, boom, we're away. Have a look there. That's no worries, Maximus. Boom. Uh, oh, no worries, no worries. I have chat to your video earlier. Some great bits. Plus with the panini, the triple stickers we got in the album. They're worth about 20, £25. It depends on how many in the album. They look really like very good condition. So that was a really good one to say. To get a happy chat. I cannot do anything about the sound. The sound is what it is, unfortunately. Try that. I don't do anything else. Every week, it's the same routine I follow with the sound and with everything I set up. Don't change it, don't touch it, don't do nothing. So I've got a cold and a sore throat, so my sound here is quite distorted. So we have to put up with the sound, to be honest. Oh, right, okay. Um, yeah, do that at some point in the next month or so. Um, I still like, yeah. probably next month or something. Yeah, I got a lot on this month, and obviously at the moment I'm not feeling great, but uh, hi Matt, thanks for popping in. Well, I don't touch the sound. All I do is plug it in, do usuals, and that's that. I'm not even gonna go there because it'll set me off. I'm not in the greatest of moods as it is. Correct. I'm not even gonna get involved in that. To be honest, it's winding me up now. It's rather winding me up on that particular thing. Anyway, forget the sound. Leave it at that. Done. What was I saying? Can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, I went to a jumble sale Saturday, and it was raining. Evening A, I was popping in. Quite heavily raining. I got quite wet in the queue, but it was good to get back to a decent one because the one I went to a couple of weeks before was the worst I've ever been to, and that was saying something. But I use my what I call googlies, my eyes, to have a look around certain sites, certain places to find out if there's any jumble sales, and anything else to source. Even though not that I need to source, to be honest. I've got enough stuff to last for to have 5 items going on every day for about a month and a half at least. But I like to get out there just in case there's something that I know about that I know it's going to make me some decent profit because I'm trying to get an ASP, average selling price, right up, and that sort of thing. So just to see and that. But I think next week, let's have a look at my phone. Next week, depending on if the weather's okay, because it's supposed to be horrible at the weekend. One on Saturday, one on Sunday, and then one the next week after that. So there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 in 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 weeks and 4 days. So we'll have to see if it's raining too heavily, then I probably won't go because you got to park the car. You've got to get in the queue because all the queues are usually 9 times out of 10 outside. Not having been to any of these other ones for the jumble sales before, I don't think. Let's have a quick look. No, 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 no. So I don't know officially. Even going on Google Maps, it's not a kind of a help to know where you're going to queue up roughly. You usually queue up outside, so if it's raining really heavily, and then so point if it's spitting slightly, fair enough, but not if it's really heavily raining, like going to be at the weekend. But I'm trying to work that out. So and that but I haven't really been on eBay's listings so much last week or so, varying things, and then obviously today and that sort of stuff. So yeah, let's have a look there. Now I'm not really a fan of soup, but I had I would have some cough mixture earlier because I got a bit of a sore throat. Um, and Lemsip capsules earlier. Fucking big things they are. And I took some headache tablets. I'll be all right. It's just a bog standard cold. And before the pandemic, bog standard colds, people were still going about with it. But these days, you can't do a single thing. That's why I took a test earlier. I had my app on, the NHS app. So right, have a look there. Jilly's popped in. Thanks for popping in. And Gary Nicholson's popped in. If you've got any questions, pop them in the chat, and I'll try and answer them when I can. No worries. Maxwell, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. So going down the list, right? So it's trying to work out because obviously I've got a limited amount of space. Haven't really sold much lately. I've done a refresh on my eBay store about a couple of hours ago. End listing, sell similar, all that. Adjusted a few prices, this, that, and the other, and see if they'll go shift round. See if that's okay. I've got some items I need to photograph. It's trying to get a balance with home life and to get that sort of stuff done. So yeah, because as I say, a couple of weeks time, Carboots are hopefully, fingers crossed, all that, touch wood, they're gonna be on. But it's only my local one, so yeah, it's kind of like is what it is, and that. But I always say to people, it doesn't matter where you live in the world, literally. Well, within reason, obviously, within reason, most countries, say 80% of countries, you can source all the time if you want to. There's a lot of avenues to be able to source items. That's what I said in the title. Sourcing is a plenty at the moment. Balance with listing it, which is my downfall. I get times where I list a load and then I don't do anything for a few days. But it's just home life and other bits and pieces. So it's a bit like, yeah, getting that particular momentum going to list. Couldn't do much today. We had our most of our fence during Storm Eunice as as my other should say last day in life vlog I did. I was showing you the fences, 3 fence panels, and basically a couple of guys come today. My mum and they've had them before to fences and stuff like that, and guys semi-retired, and he was retired, has come back to a few bits and pieces, get a bit of extra cash, and fence, 3 fence panels, new ones, and concrete posts. Anyway, it come a day, did one, and then the other one, there was like proper concrete where the fence panel goes in for some reason. So he had to spend ages, get a little machine to do that. Oh, it took forever. He's got a tiny bit to do tomorrow, but it kind of needed doing anyway, fence panel wise. So that's particularly he's in and out, I know that. So I couldn't do too much of that. And by the time I'd finished what I was needed to be done upstairs and other bits and pieces, ran out of time. And I don't tend to get the actual what's the word? Basically, I don't tend to list in the evenings. I tend to sit down about 6, half 6-ish, watch a bit of telly. At the moment, I'm into watching old EastEnders. Oh, I can't get enough of the EastEnders at the moment. Don't watch that new crap. Oh no. Watch the old stuff. I'm on New Year's Day 1999. Frank, Pat, Martin Kemp's just popped in for his stint. Yeah, no, it's good. I love that old stuff sort of thing. I sort of grew up on it. That and Coronation Street. Back in the 90s. Anyway, I'm watching that sort of stuff and then other bits and pieces here and there. So I don't tend to list in the evenings. I tend to find evening time, I get distracted with live streams and wanting to watch so and so's video, catch up on a video that I haven't seen, I don't know, in a long time. Anyway, so it's like fair enough. We've got 26 watching on YouTube and I'm on Facebook. Keep forgetting I'm on Facebook. Oh yeah, that reminds me actually to put through there my banners. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I got a Ko-fi page where you can support the channel, and my eBay store is right there at the end. So I try and post every so often on my Facebook and uh, Instagram page, not just reselling, but other bits where I go because I try to do a balance of reselling and not reselling stuff, like my videos. Coming up over the next month or so, be more reselling, and then after that, around middle to end of April, when the weather gets nicer, uh, I'll try and get out to do a little bit more um, like walks about places and stuff like that. My mate did say about going down Derby Day because that's on June. If you don't know, where I live, we have the one of the biggest horse racing derbies of the year, and we go up to the Downs, right at the top, and the you can see from one field, see all the horse racing. I think I've only ever been once years ago. It's suggested going again. We're chatting about it before we actually went out. I said, yeah, I'll be up for that. If I'm not doing nothing, I'll have a few little drinks, and that, and then usually up the old nightclub. They usually do deals on for stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be good. So I think I'd done it once with a few friends. I say years ago, but um, hmm. So yeah, that and yeah. So I could do a little bit of a vloggy type video there. That's in June, I think, something like that. But as I say, we'll try and get to as many car boots and jumble sales, jumble trails, like garage sales, as much as I can throughout the year. Odd chat shop here and there. I don't always go every week. I don't need to go every week because I've only got a certain amount of storage. And if I haven't sold much, then tempted to kind of stay in because I found for a long time that I got a bit, oh no, so and so picked up that at my car boots I go to, or ones I've been to. I'm like, oh great, I could have got that and that. But these days I'm thinking, oh great, you got that, brilliant. Let me know how you get on. I'm not too fussed. It's nice to see people picking up like what sales of the unexpected got Pete earlier, and Happy Chap 84 got at one car boot. And I was like, nice. I could have gone, but I don't do Wednesday car boots. Not because I don't. It's because I have other commitments that need to be more than the go to car boots itself. But what I'll do, I'll put myself into the chat. Excuse me. Let's have a look there. Right. Julie says they haven't had time to list. I can understand. A lot going on. Or there can be a lot going on, I should say. Who's that? What any senders? What would be Ashtray? Uh, there was a Queen Vic head that got Stacey. I think Stacey bashed around the head. Dirty Den come back, didn't he? I ain't got that far. Not in. Oh, you're talking about Martin Kemp's character, Martin Kemp. Oh, talking about soap opera. A little bit like the old Dallas and that sort of thing, JR and all that. Soap operas. But in the UK, they're very popular. Have been for years. People live their lives on the soap opera. Um, Talking about Martin Kemp's character, I can't remember his name. And is it Saskia? I think she got hit over the head with an ashtray. No, not yet. So they ain't got that far yet. I've only got to New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, sorry, 1999. So we've just had Tiffany Mitchell get run over by Frank. Pat 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 pat. Legend that is Mike Reed. But no, not that far yet. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't watch that because I never know when it's on. I used to watch it on and off when my parents were watching it. Because it used to only be on about 2 nights a week or something. I've got a question here from LFC543. Thanks for popping in. Do I find that charity shops are getting very expensive? Answer to that is yes, 100%. I find that charity shops are getting expensive, yeah. I found that for at least 2.5 to 3 years. So around about 2019, when they started putting their prices up, I think charity shops do a lot better if they put their prices down. People would be able to go in there, not just resellers, but ordinary people want a bargain, go in there and grab stuff. You make more profit, but they tend to send a lot of their stuff either to eBay. They send it to like other dealers that they have contacts with, or it goes elsewhere, or people who work in there get good deals. Quite a lot doesn't go in the store itself, even if the item's not being priced up and it's got stuck. Because I had a nice little board game. I forgot what board game it was, but it was like a 20-30 pound board game. No price on it. I said I'm willing to pay a decent price for this board game, which I was. So, oh no, can't have that. I could understand, like, when it had to be quarantined for quite a while. Yeah, I understood that. But it was only about about 4 weeks ago now when it got taken off me and I couldn't have it. And I knew exactly where that board game was going. It was either going on their eBay or someone had requested it. Oh, I did a bit of moaning and I just walked out. I think, fine, if you don't want to sell it to me, make a bit of profit for your charity, fine. Because it was a nice board game. I forgot now what one it was. I don't think it was Escalade or it was the standard horse racing game. Yeah, that's right, horse racing game. Not Derby. I forgot what you call it now. But anyway, answer to your point, LFC. Yes, I find they're very expensive. It might not be expensive certain parts of the country or in other countries, but round where I live, so I live basically near London, so you get the bigger prices. You have to really hunt round. What I find as well is you've got to really look on the rails for clothing, on the racks and shelves, because they put things in, they hide things because they're told quite a lot of the time, the volunteers or even manager who helps out, told by their bosses to put things on that, but they're gonna be promising so and so, whatever it is, they put it in there and say if it's in there next week, you can have it. But they really hide it, so you really got to look through. I've done that recently, over last month or so, got some good bargains, clothing wise. But they've been expensive for about 3 years around here. That's why I don't tend to go in them very often. Only when I'm going somewhere. I've got a series, which I've done the first video, which if you haven't seen, the video is there. What do you expect in this area? GoPro charity shop footage. It's this one here. Let me put it in there. The charity shop footage for that. Stick that now to watch later list, or put it as a new tab by right clicking on the link and left click new tab. It comes up. Watch it afterwards, and you'll see this area I went to. It was expensive. I've got another three videos coming out when I get round to editing them, and yeah, you get the gist of what it is. But I like to share with you different areas for sourcing, and what you can find and how you try and work that out, because not every area is going to be the same. No, the charity shop's going to be the same. Even the boutique ones, even though they're very expensive themselves. But Tam Bell says, Peter, we took yours and other advice. Uploaded a couple of non-reselling videos, defo lower views as expected, but we enjoy filming them, and it has added extra video per week to the channel. Yes, that is great. Yeah, as I say, I always find that the non-reselling videos always do a lot less, have a lot less views. But I find, as well as what you'll find, Tam Bell, that one sec, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Yeah, that you'll find, like what I find is that you get a balance of people who like to watch, because I find that you don't always get the same people watching every video. Someone like, for example, may like the charity shop hauls or GoPro footage at Carboots, see what you find, or like your fish tank videos, or when I go for my walks around the area, people like that sort of thing. It's just taking a balance around trying to what's the word? Basically trying to branch out, not just do one type of content, because I did quite a few years ago think that I would do 2 or 3 channels and work that way through. But I didn't get around to it because I didn't have a time. I've not got time to do 3 channels or even 2. One is quite hard to get through. So I know that my viewership on those non-reselling videos, basically they drop a lot, but people do like them. And I usually do like a mini series when I go to a big place. But I like doing them as well as the reselling stuff. It's fun to go and record the video and edit it and look back, as long as I've done it, because some of them I took like a year or so to get them edited. I always find a few of those type of videos people do like, as well as what I put concert videos up. I get less views, but people still like that type of thing, whether it may be. But as I say, the reselling content always does much better. Monkey Thrifter there. When I lived down south, used to go walking around Epsom Downs. Yes, the Epsom Downs is lovely. It's one of the best places that I find. It can get very muddy if it's been raining a lot, because the water just goes straight down. It's quite high up, but lovely. The Epsom Downs, yeah. So Carpet popped in. Thanks for popping in. Bills and Moons popped in. Do excuse me. Got a bit of a cold and sore throat, but I'm okay. That test, it's all fine. So, Carper has said, I go to the same car boots as George Ross, but luckily we picked up different things, so there's always something to find. Yes. It can be a bit hard to find, like, if you know another YouTuber or Instagram personality is picking up or going to your car boot. I used to be like, oh great, so and so's going, but what you got to think is you've got to have your head. You basically got to think, right, I'm going to get up this early. I'm going to get some bit of brekkie. I'm going to do my bits and pieces I need to do to get my stuff ready. Get my sort of trolley out like the night before that. Get yourself in the right frame of mind, so you know. Because obviously, if they're a YouTuber, it's slightly easier to see what they pick up. I don't always show every pickup, like like myself, but you always roughly know what they go for. But it's even sometimes pot luck. You just gotta get there in front. But I understand that. Like with the going to the same ones as Mr. Ross, I go same with Sales of the Unexpected and others. But it is what it is. But it's the same with other eBay sellers or Amazon sellers, or whether they're buying to resell, whatever place they're gonna be doing it. You kind of know, oh, he's back. No idea what his name is, but he's back. He'll go for the toys. She'll go for this. He'll go for that. All you got to do is be clued in, and you guarantee at some point this year you'll get some great stuff. Literally, some stuff that's gonna be ka-ching mode. If I can find my ka-ching, 'cause I did a monkey thrifter. I downloaded the ka-ching because my other one uh was playing up on the app. It works now. Hey, no, not got a sale, but I thought I'd play my cash register app. Not app, the something's going down there. Right. Ricky! Yeah. Ricky! Bianca! Yeah, I do like a bit of EastEnders, the old style. I Yeah, I find that same with all the UK soaps, Emmerdale, Coronation Street, Hollyoaks, and that EastEnders, and all that. They are the same things: sex, drugs, and violence. Yeah, it has been like that before, but you get a lot more comedy in the old days. You get a lot more characters are get involved, and they tend to people who are playing the characters gel. Um, like there's loads of them at the moment that I'm watching 1999. So it's basically like, yeah. But yeah, I understand. Um, yeah, all that. Yeah, Ricky. Yeah. No, but I've heard about it. LFC says there's local RSPCA runs their shop like eBay. Yeah. Oh, a lot do. They're told by their managers and their managers to run it like eBay, keep a lot of stuff back. A lot of stuff doesn't see the light of day. Um, I love this sales for X amount on eBay. Lol, gold. Yeah, the car boots. Yeah. I'm like, well, yeah, but basically that's the same here. Like when they say, "Oh, I'll get sounds on eBay," I'm like, well, your best idea then is to get on eBay, sign up for it, list it. Sometimes if I'm in a mood, I'll go, just because you can't be asked to list it on there, don't come to me about it. Mm. Ah, let's have a look there. Hi, Ali. Thanks for popping in, Ali. Appreciate that. Ah, you've been thrifting around the East Coast, as you say, monkeying around the East Coast of North Yorkshire last couple of days. Video out soon. Is that reselling related, or is that just walking about for what I call a non-reselling video? Uh, Remember, there's probably another 1,000 people buying at the booty. It just doesn't matter if some are resellers. It makes no difference. Of course, it doesn't. No, you're correct there, Mandy. You, you can guarantee in the line for every car you go to, basically the same people, whether they're young or old, doesn't matter. Most are in it for to make profit, whether selling online or selling their antiques booths or whatever they're selling, doesn't matter. You get the odd people, yeah, buying for themselves, I guarantee it. But you just gotta get in there as much as you can. And if you pick up stuff that's you think's worth something, because in my particular thing that I say is you don't have much time or any time really to stand there, look up items. I did a video on that a little while ago. Useful tips before, during, and after the car boot. So tips before you go to car boot, during when you're there, and afterwards. Make it a lot easier. It's a 19-minute video. Do bear with on that, but it's a great um tips to find out and to practice and do um on that. Um, but yeah, a lot of things like I say, like you say, Mandy, makes no difference. People are in it to win it, as Dale Winton once said. Oh, yeah. But you get sort of you used to it. Ah, yeah. The only thing I think for me now is annoys me is if I get to a store, see an item that's worth X amount of money, and you go, oh, that's going to be some cracking bit of where it is on my store. You go to get it, and someone else grabs it like that. And now that does wind me up thinking, oh yeah, I know I do it all the time. Go in, get in, get out of the way. It's like in jumble sales, you got to get out of there. But um, but yeah, just remember, folks, you're gonna get some great items, whether it take you weeks to get those, or depending on what you it's your sort of area of expertise or what you want to learn. I think like for me in car boots, clothing, no. If I've got the time, when I've been round a few times, I'll have a look. But clothing at my local and a few other car boots, it goes within minutes. Literally, it people are there straight away. Like media, people are there picking up straight away. Board games, the usuals. You've got to look out for that nice bit of pottery or Cath Kidston or whatever else that people might not realise is worth some decent money. But you always have that particular moment where you think, "Oh, I've made a good um, I brought this for a good price." You get home thinking, "Oh, it's only worth a fiver." Oh, okay, right. Then that's one thing you could tick off your list and go, "Nope, that's not picking up anymore." But you always make these mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes in reselling within the parameter of picking stuff up wherever you source. We always do. I tend to do it quite a lot, but um, I don't even say the words. The more you do it, less mistakes you make. Yeah, in some cases, fair enough, but most I think you're still gonna make mistakes. However long you've been reselling, so particularly um, when you're in a rush, whether you're late to a car boot or you're getting there 2 seconds late to an item. Right, let's have a look there. Tam Bell says there, cheers, Peter. Yes, there's been nice reaction to them. We think, and like you say, it's good to diversify, correct? In some respects, to keep things fresh for yourselves and the viewers. Yeah, it's just a lot of viewers. You get a lot more viewers come to your channel when they see you go, oh, um, he's talking about fish tanks or going walkies to our local area. Oh, I've been to that local area. For me, I get a lot of comments. They may not be subscribers, but I'm assuming they can be, where people like to see the local area. Oh, I used to live around there, or oh, I don't live that far. I go there quite regularly. It's nice to see that from someone else's point of view. Reselling says Monkey done a bit of history. Yeah, be good to see when you can get that video out. I think for reselling makes popping in. Let's have a look. I'll answer that second TD. My life and reselling career has been one long host of mistakes. Only when I'm involved, and I do that, click fingers, knock on that door for eBay, and you get ka-chings. What's the most expensive thing you have brought out of car boot? Oh, out of car boots, particular. Right. I'm trying to think now. Ooh, that is hard. Expensive thing. I don't tend to pay up too much. That's expensive thing that I brought. Oh, my memory's shocking, folks. Shocking. Let's have a look. I know. So is the summer. Summer's been a while and all. But when I get back out there, Mandy, I'll get it. Knock on that door. Have a look. Oh, I'll get my book out. Oh, have a look through. So I do pick up some bits from the Carboots. I don't know officially. Oh, well, I picked up a backwards compatible PS3 console with a controller and the wires for £20. That's not very high. I don't tend to pay up too much in case it doesn't work. I'm trying to have a look through. I paid a £5 for a Match Attack book. I don't tend to pay too much. I paid £10 for a 1984 Panini sticker album book. I think it was a tenner, might be 50, possibly a tenner. Yeah, no, it was a tenner. I don't particularly pick up like items that cost me a lot of money. If I need to pay up for an item, I will, but I always try and get a good bargain. Honestly, TD, I can't remember what my highest one was. Really. I try if there's a few bits and pieces that I like at stall, I will grab them in a pile like a huddle towards me on that table and go, I've got these items, how much would you do for the whole lot? Instead of individually going up, want that one, how much for this one, how much for that one. I'm quite for 50 that way. Most I ever paid up was that Vault Vintage haul. The Vault Vintage barrel I got. And that was a pile of dog. Shit. But no, 50p, £2 or £3, £4. Not a lot really, particularly. Even like stuff like Le Creuset, for example, or wherever else. Let me just put that on there for a sec. Gonna have one there's that. Hi, Yard Sand Dreams. Thanks for popping in. Yes, a shield, correct, yeah. I paid £5 for wall plaques, shield plaques, basically like with but basically like one of these with a crest in the middle, whether it may be army, or other types of school. I think I've still got one of those on my, yeah, that one. The Royal Buffs. You can't really see that there. I got 30 odd pound for that. Might have got 30, I think. One like something like that. But I think I'm almost sold out of those. So I need to have another look through this year. Excuse me. Got a bit of a cold at the moment. Too many times I brought something thinking I don't need to look that up. It's bound to be decent and no worthless. Yeah, it's. I just find it's quite difficult to look things up. But by the time you've looked it up, even if you've got it right near you, someone will swoop in, pay for it, and out of there. I just tend to go on my knowledge. B, if I don't know, then I try and look at the maker's mark at the bottom if it's like a, I don't know, something what I call breakable. Or just go gut instinct. But with the videos I do, GoPro footage, I always find people will say, "Oh, you missed so I'm like, "Ah, okay." And then I realise, go, "Okay, that write it down." So yeah, just put some of that on. What have you got? Hey, Pete Retro Collectibles, thanks for popping in. Pure Retro. Fair enough. I think a lot of us are, Mandy, for to pay up a lot of a lot of money, like Carla does. She doesn't pay too much either. Well, I'm sorry, I'm just putting some of that just to sterilise my hands. I can't keep jumping to wash my hands. What we got here? Man says that's why I didn't go to charity shops in Hitchin. I wouldn't pay their bloody prices. Oh, yeah. True. That's why I only did it for a video. I was showing Hitchin charity shop prices. I was same as my local crap. But I'm not knocking Hitchin charity shops. It's just some of the charity shops there. I can't remember. There was one. Near the main square. If you remember, if we went to Hitchin, the meetup, main square where they did the Christmas market. I think to the right, they had like a clock thing, and you go through like a little area, and they had a couple of charity shops. Anyway, well, one of those, a lady, one lady in there, she was an absolute nightmare. I could have easily gone, but I'd got it off camera. It was the same as a lady. I popped to an area last Saturday. I think it's in the first video, and I was standing just down the look. She was like, "Get out of the way." I was like, "Well, I'm entitled to be here." I know you're not. Yes, I'm entitled to be here. Who's for you to say I'm not entitled to be here? Everyone's got the right. You tell me where it's not a right to stand where I like. And she's going on. I was like, "Well, I'm going to move out of your way, love. Can't be asked with the arguments." I was only looking something up, and the signal wouldn't work anyway. So I tried to get through. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to leave it. Let her do whatever." So, yeah, I kind of did that, like, have a look through, but I know I missed one where George went in later on. I was like, "Oh, I didn't see that one." But yeah. Laugh Sound Dreams says there she found a My Little Pony for $3 on the original card, never played with it. I'm so happy it could bring $150 to 250. Wow. It's something I know absolutely well, not a lot about. Anyway, I know they look like My Little Pony. And you can get little card ones because I think we had little stickers here in the UK, and some are on card, yeah. And you get the little My Little Pony toys. Uh, is it reselling Polly or one of them channels? I forget in UK um deals with little My Little Ponies, but that's a really great find. I'm sure it'd be the same thing where you're going thrifting, yard sale and dreams to like a thrift store or um, yard sale, garage sale, whatever, and you just happen to see it there, something that catches your eye, got to get in there quick. It's like when I watch Tesla Picker, I think his name is Bonafide Hustler, and lots of Josh, I think his name's lots of Josh, go round like picking stuff up from boot sales and going round sourcing. It's like, whoa, just there doing deals. It's amazing. I just find it fascinating to see what people are finding their area where they live. That's right, yes. You got that projector, yep. And didn't you get it in Derek's car? Is or where it was. Yeah, you got brought it or was that Leanne's car, I can't remember now. Mhm. Yeah, I think I saw that, but I just didn't have the actual because I wasn't gonna basically walk around with that big projector. It is what it is. I like learning. People tell me I miss something. Some people often get offended by being told information. Oh yeah, of course they do. I used to when first started going around Carboots. People were like, "Oh, you missed that." Oh, when I went filmed it for my channel. Ah, but now I kind of am alright about it. Okay, right. Thank you very much. I'm learning that sort of thing. No worries, Kath. Thanks for hopping in. Just loitering, eating the bacon. Oh, don't. Could do it right now, but lovely. But do you people who go round um car boots or um thrifting like in US, um do you ever think, right, I'm gonna go round a few times. Do you ever get what in this country called wafting? Um, the nice smell of the food, um, what we call in this country we call greasy spoon. Normally, like called greasy spoon cafe, but it's a van with like nice fried food, bacon butties, egg and bacon sandwiches or hot dogs or burgers. So do you go and walk past it and go, I'm not spending my money on that? Or do sometimes go, oh, I kind of earned that today. I'm so tired. I get a cup of tea, a bite to eat, a chat with someone, I'm done. So sometimes I just sometimes go, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm going. But sometimes I sit there and go, oh, that is the absolute bomb with a food. Because I know a local one. It's beautiful. Sport's been beautiful for years. Um, right. Even in the dearest charity shops, there's something a chance something slips through. I have found. Just got to persevere. Sorry, sometimes. Yeah, 100% persevere throughout. Yeah, I totally understand that with the charity shops over here in the UK. Yeah, you always got to persevere. Like I think someone said about Yahtzee or Yahtzee. When I went to Hitchin, I should have picked it up. I could have got like £20 for it or something. But I think I had it was like £7 something in Hitchin for a Scrabble board game. I'm like, no. So I got a minute. Seven because I was I said when the first one I went to, I was chatting to this guy, the older guy who was picking something up for his daughter or something. How does that work? I think you press this button here and you do so and so on it, some little toy. I look at it and think, hang on a minute, £7? No, put that away. Put that away. Hmm. Yeah, I get that quite a lot, man, in charity shops. Even sometimes down the Carboots, you like £15. Nope. Um, what I found over the years going to Carboots because like more as a reseller, I found like less arguing. If someone says £15, you get one. I find you get one chance. You'll be very kind and say, "Could you, by any chance, do that for £5? If you know it's going to be worth 30 or something. If it's like a older type Monopoly game, or if it's a Star Wars one, a special type one. If I say no, £15, okay, thank you, and move on. Don't just keep going and trying to get that deal because you miss out on stuff. But I know I used to do that. But because I've been to car boots quite a lot of my life, and like I know when I used to go as a kid, it's like walk around and go, oh, look at the things, look at these little toys and gadgets. But yeah, I think you got one chance. If someone says a higher price, you got one chance to get them lower. If you're in a good mood, sometimes it works. Be like a little bit like flat on your eyelids. Please, sir, can I have some more? um, Man says, "Oh, I'd be lost without my charity shops for sure. I never go to booties." Fair enough. Can understand that. Um, yeah, I tend to do go to car boots because I find it's not always about picking a lot of stuff up to resell. I find it's good exercise as well. You walk out, you meet people, exercise, chat to people, and then the good thing about that is I can get a video out of it usually, exercise my legs, have a bite of the wheat, get some good bargains. Boom. That's what I got to do next week. As long as the weather's okay, um, for the carpet to start, I need to get my trolley sorted out. See if there's any holes in the trolley. And check the wheels. See if I need pumping up. Check all the little struts on it, and make sure I've got some bags. Like if you're picking up like shoes and boots and anything that's really dirty, you don't want to put them bottom of your bag or on top of something like gonna make that dirty. Put it in a bag, tie it if you can. It's easier that way. I see. Blackpool meetup. Yeah, I know. Rich, Richard. Mark Arkamy, Night's Life said about a meetup where he lives, Dorhampton. That is an absolute cracking area, Little Hampton. I've been there so many times as a kid. I've been for quite a long time, but it'd be great if he does get a meet up, get like a little area, go on the beach, have a few drinks, go on the slots, the arcade, tidy. Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, I know Kyla was supposed to be organising a Bristol meetup at some point with Lex and Josh and that, but that's quite a big way to go. I know, like in the US as well, they do a lot of meetups, but it can be miles. I know I've saw some on Lonnie's channel and on Bonafide Hustler's channel a few years back where he's organised meetups and he goes to places, meets people. Um, yeah. Tesla Picker is in my home state, Kentucky. Okay, love his channel too. I do a lot of the same sort of type videos. Yeah, I've got your channel up here, Yard Sale and Dreams. If you haven't subbed to Yard Sale and Dreams, please do. I'll put a link here. You can click on the channel. If you're on the PC, three dots, go to channel. If you're on the phone, click on the name. Let's have a look. YARD LES and DREAMS, Yard Sales and Dreams. I'll put it in there for YouTube. If you haven't subbed, please do. I will sub after this and have a look at your videos, because what I'm looking through now is some videos that I particularly do in a roundabout way on my channel, sourcing videos and what it'll pick up 50 years of garage sale stuff, vintage bits. Yeah, I'll have a look, because I think I've come across you in some of the channels before, because I sub to a few American resellers, because I follow quite a few people who do dumpster diving, reselling, that sort of thing. Todd, who's a flipping hustler, is one of my favourites. I get on quite well with Todd. Chat to him outside of reselling. I think he's in Minnesota, the one of the coldest states. Jesus, I've seen him the other day with his machine to clear the snow, like quite a few inches of. It was great. But he goes with his family quite a lot of places to source. But yeah, I do. So what I'll do, I'll have a look at your channel and subscribe after the chat and have a look at some of the videos. I do some lives as well. Nice. Leanne's car. Right. Yeah, it's always good, Mandy, to have meetups kind of near where you live, because obviously Andrew did one in Birmingham, or someone did one in Birmingham I couldn't get to. It's quite far away, and then something happened. I couldn't get to another one, and yeah, I always try and get to some. But if Night's Life could do one, then that'll be great. Let me go down the list. Yeah, I love it. I'm so treating myself. I'm weak. Well, might as well. I always find it's easier to spend a couple of quid, or no, even that, a few quid on a burger and a cup of tea if you had a good day. If you had a rubbish sourcing opportunity, around a thrifting or sourcing around Carboots or whatever, then fair enough. Even sometimes if I'm sourcing for a day, I tend to go, right, usually I bring packed lunch if I'm sourcing like for the whole day, like I did last Saturday. But then I did pop into a Burger King for a bite of the week, or I go into a cafe. What we call here, especially down south, like near London, Greasy Spoon Cafe, where they serving more like your burgers and your full English breakfasts, that sort of thing. Yeah, um, but with me personally, for my because I've got a mild form of Asperger's, so a lot of things are quite tricky to contemplate and to actually do. So I'm always forever writing things down, checking out day two before what I'm going to be doing. If I'm going out for a day, what church am I going to go to, where I'm going to go to, what I'm going to spend on that. Am I going to go somewhere to eat? I'm going to go there, here and there, whatever. So it's always having to work that out, but it's fun. Um, I don't. We got well. We did have a donut. I don't know about this year, but we have on and off donut van there. It's the best. Funny thing is, I don't think I got it on a video, but the guy who runs a local donut van at a local car boot, he is a subscriber of mine. He says, "Oh, I know you. You're Peter Ray's Adventures." That's correct. I subscribe to your channel. Oh, cheers. Not that I got any donuts for free, but so it's nice to see. Um, oh, definitely, yeah. You got to get those caramelized onions. Send a picture to Andrew. First thing, yeah, you walk about like where most of the fat fried food is the first row of the car boot. When you coming right down the end, because you just start like further up, go away. Oh, that's the best ever. Because it's something I don't very rarely get at home because we're trying to sort of like more healthier, particularly so it so it's nice occasionally, not all the time. Then if I check as the deleted lines, got Star Wars, Baby Yoda, £10.50. Nice one. Brought to lost one. Oh, okay, fair enough. Sure. If I'm in a populated area where there's good food, I can grab and eat on the go on the way to the next garage sale. Yep. A lot of times I'm driving miles on end up country to. Okay, I understand. Obviously from where you said that you're from Kentucky. Yeah, because a lot of states are massive anyway. So, they're talking about food though. It's like when you pop on a video, a live or something, and you see Rob, Krillin from where he lives. He goes from place to place to place to place to eat. It's like wow. If you ever watch Drinking with Andrew on Money Mental UK's channel, Yas Down Dreams, sometimes Krillin pops on. He's always driving somewhere and he stops to eat. I'm like, what are you eating now? Oh, blimey. It's quite, it's like, it's quite, I'd find that fascinating, really. Even though he pops to like the odd thrift store along the way, don't ask for discount. Yeah. I don't tend to anyway. I don't think it's right in a charity shop, particularly Monkey Pete, to ask for discount. So some people do. I just don't think it is. Cheers. Appreciate that. In my opinion, going to a garage sale at someone's home, you get better prices. They are usually either moving or clearing out the hoard of their house. They are willing to practically give things away. Yeah, pretty much so. That's the same over here in the UK. We sometimes call them garage sales, um, jumble trails, meaning people are outside their homes with a load of stuff piled up. Um, I can't remember. There's another term for what we call, but we do sometimes call them garage sales. And yeah, it's basically the same thing. You're driving around and you've got a map or something online, and you can go through and go, oh, that's the next one. Go to that one. Nope, that's not great. Drive next one. Oh, yep, love that. I'll go there and have a look. I've done a few of those on my channel with my GoPro, and you get some good bargain though. But sometimes I get wise to it, and you look and go, ah, okay. But yeah, most people just want to get rid of stuff, pretty much. No worries, no worries. Your selling dreams there, quite far behind. Thank you very much, Monk Thrifter. Sub 2 and sub. Brilliant. Oh, okay, fair enough. Daniel. Yeah, I've had it since I was 4 years old, but it can be tricky when something I even to this day, where something I have to change. If I'm thinking I'm gonna go right, I'm gonna do all day reselling, or something happens like just like that. I'm like, oh, really hard to contemplate, but yeah, I try and work that through anyway. Um, because basically, Asperger's, which is a developmental disorder characterized by significant difficulties in social interaction. So, interacting with people, like even online, like now, here and there, because I never used to be able to do it 4 or 5 years ago, or even meeting people at meetups, or meeting someone down the road, whether it may be, meeting new friends. I couldn't do that 5 years ago so much as I can do now. And non-verbal communication. So I was basically diagnosed for roughly about 4 or 5 years old. Um, it's basically hard for me to sort of. It used to be even harder when I was a teenager to sort of get things out I wanted to say. I used to hold it back, and then I used to get quite stressed about it. But yeah, it's hard in social interaction and non-verbal communication. Um, let's have a look down the list. I get down the list. Oh yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, I got up at lunch. You're usually eating it, walking down the thing before I get to kind of somewhere. I go, oh, I'll have that. Oh, why not? It's cheaper. Because if you're having to source, well, wherever you're sourcing, you've got to think, how much do I have to pay for a car park, or how much I have to pay to get into this car boot, or thrifting somewhere. Have these particular roads where you park got yellow lines, WA lines, or do I have to how much, like, work it out, because you've got to spend a little bit parking. Sometimes you can get down a road nearby your area where you go to, but it's easier to get a packed lunch, like a drink, a sandwich, packet of crisps, a chocolate bar, an apple, orange, something like that. Something nice to have. Um, but yeah, it's kind of easier. Not in a car boot, so I don't bother. I always try and eat beforehand, or if I'm late, I don't. But if I'm early enough, I tend to sit down and eat for 5 minutes before I go out. We have a lot of fellas selling smoked pulled pork on the roadside here in Kentucky. It's so tasty. Ah, okay. Yeah. I can kind of understand that. Um, around there. I think sometimes it's the same as when, like, um football games in US, like outside the stadium, or they're doing like roasting something or food outside. Not here in the UK. It's usually pubs ran away, or if it's a smaller stadium for our football, which is just a soccer match, like a lower team that has a small stadium, is usually a burger van somewhere. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, great. Hopefully you find that. Yeah, he does that as well on Tommy's. Yeah, Tommy and Tracy's. Yeah, because it was. Ain't it Tracy's birthday soon? I have a look at that actually. sure it's Tracy's birthday, or has that gone past? I keep forgetting whose birthday. Anyway, yeah, he does it on Andrews as well, Monumental UK. But yeah, it's just ah, a man's a legend, Krillin. Oh no, I understand that. Yeah, no, it kind of a way back when I was like basically when I was a kid, I didn't know how to control it, so I used to hit out and that sort of thing, get in trouble quite a lot. And then when I become a teenager, I was very shy and quiet and reserved. 'Cause I didn't know what to say, how to say it. And same at college, I used to come out to myself a bit more. But now, particularly for about 4 or 5 years, 4 years, 3 or 4 years, um, I particularly never let it hold me back or anything. A lot of things that are hard for me to do, like um, back about like 4+ years ago, it was really hard chat to on the phone. But these days, it's slightly easier. Um, like to chat to people on the phone. I do it all the time. But yeah, it's back on that particular thing. A lot of things are harder, but once you have learned to adapt, then it's okay. Do I ever find once you get used to people, you feel more comfortable talking with them? Yes, even to this day, because I never know how they're going to react or if we've got anything in common, particularly that sort of thing. Um, yes, it was more started when I was a teenager. I never knew what to say to people, if they like what I got to say or how they're going to react. Um, but these days, from about 3 4 years ago up to the present day, I try and say hello to people like like wherever I am, and if they don't reply back, I go fine. Or if I do reply, and that usually 1 2 words, or if we just run a carpet or something, or if we're in somewhere else. But no, it does get harder. Even mates, like back in the day, used to find it hard to say a lot, but these days, say whatever. But yeah, it can get quite hard to talk to people. Once I know them a lot better, and then I can grab accommodation. That's why I went to a lot of meetups. Oh, going to sneeze. Wait. I mean, sorry about that. I have a cold. Ah. Give me a sec. Let me put some of this on to wash my hand. I'm not going to go and wash them. I put a little bit on this. Right. I got a question from your Sound Dreams. I'll just wash my hands. Get clean. Right. Would you say doing YouTube live and your pre-recorded videos and you going to sales have helped you? Yeah, 100%. Talking to people and recording videos, making sure that I am more clear in what I say. Because when you watch my videos, first few like pre-recorded videos, because the first quite a lot of them are ones for concerts. Because I used to have a big stammer. Sometimes, occasionally, if I'm too quick with my words, but I used to stammer. There's a program in the what was a program years ago in the 70s to 80s called Open All Hours. It was a comedy set up north, and the main character used to stutter and stammer quite a lot. Um, ark, ark, ark. and some I used to do that quite a lot. But since, like, I've been doing the lives and pre-records, confidence levels have helped me, as well as to differentiate my words, what I'm talking about slow, what I've got to say, um, and basically even goes to the point where I write stuff down beforehand. It took me a while when I had guests on to actually not butt in when saying something, because I used to go quite quiet, but now I'm here and there. I know what's going to happen and have a laugh. Um, oh yeah, it can make me knee nervous as well. Um, like what people are going to say. I see your question there. I'll read that in a sec. When I met you in Hitchin, you were great. It was a pleasure to meet you. Oh, cheers. Appreciate that, Monkey Twister. Yeah, it was basically like meeting friends. That's what I said on my first ever meetup 2 years ago now. Going into Hitchin, the Weatherspoons, where Nick and Andrea are from, and basically saying these are where my friends are. And Carla brought that up and was like, "That's so lovely." Which basically, yes, 100%. Um, Once I've got that feel for it, um, and I know how people are, I can talk for England, can talk a lot. Well, yeah. Jeff, buy me lunch. Not that lunch. I want a pub lunch and a drink. um, how do you do if someone asks you about your camera? Oh, if I'm filming out and about. So if I'm filming out and about, then someone asks me if I'm filming, then um I can't say um I've got a YouTube channel where people like to see me out and about, what I'm up to. But I tend not to film people as much as I can, just like the items there, or 'cause I have 3 cameras that I do use, mainly use 2 now. But my small GoPro, if I'm strapped to it here, if I'm out and about like Carboots or walking about, someone asks me to come up to me, I think, yeah, a lady did, when I went to a jumble trail um last year. She said, "What you film?" We film. I said, "Oh, I've got a YouTube channel. People like to see what I'm up to and where I go." It's a very difficult one where if you say, "Oh, I'm a YouTuber. I buy and sell stuff on. I buy and sell stuff online. People like to see me buying stuff, selling it, etc." In that way, it's quite difficult, but most people are okay. If I'm going somewhere where I need to ask permission, like if I'm filming in a museum or filming, I don't know, a lot of different places, then I will get permission. Like at Hitchin, where Nick and Andrea live, I went there for a meetup and I went to the local museum and I got permission to film. If they said, nope, you can't film, okay, but fine. I got permission. I told them why, and I mentioned them on the video and all their links to their site and all that. But if someone is like mad about it, say, or they sort of filming, then I will. Fingers crossed, touch wood. This time I've not had that yet with filming. If I'm filming on the big camera, because I've got a big Sony camera, quite a big one, with a external mic, and I'm filming out and about at nature reserves or filming like, well, it's quite a lot on my channel. But that, what I call on my non-reselling videos. If someone's asked me like, "Oh, you're filming, what's your YouTube channel?" sometimes that'll make me nervous. What my YouTube channel was, oh, hold on, I'll say Peter Ray's Adventures, Peter Ray Wray Adventures. Look it up on YouTube. Here it is. And that, but I think once I had in a thrifting in a charity shop, someone asked me to stop filming. I was a bit like, oh, okay, right, that's fine. I'll stop. But normally, someone asked me about it, I'll just be plain and clear and say, have a YouTube channel, and people like to see where I'm going to, what I'm up to. And if they want to ask me what my channel is, I'll say to them. If they look it up, if they look up then and there and go, "Oh, you're a reseller," I go, "Yep." I don't potentially mention that I'm a reseller. Oh no, but a lot of people know that I do that anyway through the videos and through local car boots I go to. But it used to be a bit all. But these days, um, I do it. I didn't film on Saturday when I went to a jumble sale, which are indoors. People set up on tables like a lot of items because I wasn't sure whether, and it was too busy in there anyway. So it can be quite hard too. But you got kind of you're used to it really. But most places, if you're going to like museums or filming that, you get asked permission beforehand. No, I'll send you a letter. You can film or say no, sorry, not allowed to film. Okay, that's fine. Come, where was it? Oh, somewhere where I wasn't allowed to film. Oh, a few years ago now, I went on a coach tour up to the north west. Um, and I went to yeah, I went to Tatham Park Mansion. It's a big mansion place. Um, I can't remember whereabouts it is. I forget now. Somewhere up northwest England. Anyway, cut long story short, I asked if I could film in there. He said no filming, just photos. I said that's fine. So I asked permission. It's easier that way. Oh yeah, he's a legend. Jeff is. Yep. Let's go down the list. Oh, of course you did. Yeah. Yeah, on the Friday, I was a bit, well, hey, a few drinks, but Saturday, I was fine because I was on cider. It don't affect me really. Um, but when I get talking. The more I talk to people, more I get confidence. Cheers, y'all, sound dreams, yeah. And basically, I went out with a mate of mine last Saturday to a nightclub, and yeah, some young person, because I'm 31 years old, 32 this year. I don't look it, but must have given me their symptoms. Yeah, I quite wanted Barker. Yeah, are you going to go to Comic Con? Where's that? Which one? Is it just the one? Because I do it in the NEC, Birmingham as well. Comic Con. Let us know, Daniel. I asked about the camera because I get nervous when people ask me. I have been asked not to film at a sale. Just say okay, no problem, and turn it off. Yeah, that's the best way, really. Definitely. Carboot Chris, from cooking. Sorry, from Cooking the Haydens, another great YouTube channel. He has been asked. He gets permission, I should say, from his local boot sales. If he films or not. If I say no and doesn't, all the boot sales I go to anyway, they know we all film, so they're not fussed. It's publicity for them. So, cheers, Mandy. I'll get down to the end of it and then I finish. I'll go and rest my voice. Trying to think. Yeah, I should, if fingers crossed, feeling much better by Friday. I will be putting out second part to my video from the 4 areas I went round on last Saturday. Because I went around 4 areas to view the area and the charity shop, sourcing, thrifting items. Second part for that, um, they were getting closer and closer into London. There's a lot of areas that I can go around, but I only had time for a few. Um, cheers. If you say that, Charlie is going round. Okay, yeah. I've only seen a few of those, Sons of Anarchy, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because when I used to work, there was a lady there who was really heavily into it, and I looked it up and was like, "Ooh, looks good, looks quite good." Yeah, I don't think I've been to a comic. Have I been to a comic? No, not been to a Comic Con, but I have seen a few um actors, actresses, and sports personalities before. Um, oh blimey, yeah, one knows. Yeah, going around Disneyland, yeah, Disneyland, Florida, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. Or Paris, yeah. Oh jeez, yeah. Wow, God, that'd break you back. Blimey, respect. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. A Cheshire, yeah, Chatham Park. That's right. Because we went to I think it was Cheshire. Let's have a look. On the coach tour, I'll just get it up. It's quite far. Yeah, we went to Chester as well. I think we stayed somewhere near Warrington or something like that. I can't remember. It's all on my YouTube, one of my playlists. A few years ago now. So the editing wasn't like best, but it was great. I think we went to see the in Liverpool. We saw the I forgot what you call it. The Terracotta Warriors. That's right. And when I went to see those, primarily, it was brilliant. And that's one of the places you couldn't film in. We took photographs. Um, and then we went to that place, like quite a lot of different areas. Egypt, the Terracotta Warriors were there a few years back, and a lot of other places. So it was great to see. Let's have a look down the chat. Yeah, I've only been once, but it'd be nice to go back again at some point. Yeah, that's what I probably should do myself. They're easy enough to do. Business cards, easy enough. You can even do it for without getting a company to do it for you. Um, just make sure you've got something like your little logo printed on, which mine they've done a little logo down, and then put your name on it. Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Simple. Yeah, don't see why not. Um, yeah, I should really do it really anyway. Yeah, yeah. It was Tatton Park, Tatton Park. Yeah, most haunted, which and still is a UK based paranormal show, but they're on mainly on YouTube. When they had their TV program, they went to Tatton Park Mansion and Tatton Park. We have a little area nearby. I've done that twice. It was quite a good venue with David Wells, Spiritualised Medium, Kieran O'Keefe, Yvette Fielding, Carl Beattie, Stuart Torrabell. Yeah, it's great. Still love that particular show. and also other paranormal ones like Ghost Adventures and other bits and pieces when I get a chance to watch that. Cheers, popping in, Antoinette. I'll be off shortly. Weymouth. Okay, no worries. That's a good place actually. Weymouth. Hey, welcome, MD Picker. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, same here. I'll get that done at some point. Let me write it down. Pete. Where's British cards? Yeah, right. I'm down there, so I put upstairs so I can actually spend time some point when I've got free time to um do some cards, because all you got to do is like a back bit of card. It's simple and a bit on the front. It's easy enough done. Used to do that type of thing when I did my college courses on IT. Oh, Gimli. Yeah, I know what you mean. Uh, Short fella. Yeah, the guy who played didn't like all the stuff on his face and he got like rashes. Yeah. Um. That's good there. Well, have a look, Monkey Thrifter, because you're on. Um. Have a look there. You're on 728. Yeah, I must do that. Um. Because you can do that. You just get like a sort of a small bit, and then you that's right. Yeah, not too hard to do. You can get professional sites to do it for you, and you just print it out. You can get so many on a page anyway, so you can put it through and back it on. Um, have a look there. Let's see our subs. I watched the whole series. Oh, recently, what? Ghost, Most Haunted. Yeah, it's changed a lot since 2001 when it first started up to now. Some of them are really, really good, like these lives, but you have get some episodes that are a bit like, oh, great, they're choral. Some of the others, but yeah, Ghost Dimensions on Prime. Yeah, I don't have Prime, so yeah, but I see a lot online because I like all that paranormal type content, as well as watching all about UFOs, um, ghosts, that sort of thing. Um, yeah, because there's a show on UFO hunters. UFO, I think it's an American show, UFO hunters. They hunt UFOs and they go like in water and that thing up and it's great. I think one of them was like Bermuda Triangle or something. Can't remember now. And a lot of that sort of type. Yeah, I'm always into that. Particular history type, like what's out there in the universe. Do 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 do. A bit like that episode of Simpsons. Um, the one where you had Mr. Burns, or that treatment Mr. Burns had, and he came in the woods, all like alien-esque and all drugged up. It's quite a good episode, and that's the episode with Mo and the whale. They had to try and get rid of the whale. Yeah, David Duchovny was in that. That's right. Um, the X Files and that. It's a great episode, and that sort of thing. It's just I love that sort of type. It even goes back to the original Star Trek. Um, Whereas that was like, whoa. Back when I first watched it when I was like a little kid, 5, 6 years old, back in like 95, 96. And then obviously watching Next Generation, um, and the others, I forget now. But a lot of Star Trek, that sort of thing. So I enjoy that particular, because you obviously got Voyager. Um, I think uh, That's right. Because my favourite's always been Deep Space Nine, because it's got a cracking um intro song to it. I can't do it, but because you got like Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, the original series, and Enterprise, the new ones like Picard. That was great. Um, even some of the films were quite good as well. I watched them quite a lot. Anyway, not particularly the latest ones, but some of the older ones like late 70s, 80s, 90s. Um, let's have a look there. So I'm just going to have a list. I'm going to end in a sec. 5 sales. Boom. Any sales for me? No. Even though I refreshed my items, but I spend time tomorrow that I'm taking photographs. Because I've got photographs of stuff like this to do. Aliens. Pick loads up for free. Books. What's a photograph? One of the best films. If you've not seen this, quite a lot of you probably haven't. The best film with Danny Dyer and that. The Business. It's like a gangster film, UK gangster film, London type, where they're in the 80s, where they go to Spain. Got stuff like a lot of stuff to do. I recently got to do this one. Tintin. I've got the other box set myself. Tintin. I love Tintin. Oh yeah, and I picked up a couple of these for free quite a while back. I still haven't done these. Polar Express. So some stuff to get done. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, I've been down too much. Oh. Right, check it out. I've got 5 sales, nice. Yeah, pretty much. It's what I will do. Pay. When I get round to it, it's one of my list. Basically, print off the A4 page. Yeah, you can get 20. Yeah, my mum showed me years ago how to do that. And I learned that at college. 20 per for A4 page. Then you just back it onto, or you can even like back them on the card. Yeah, it's quite simple. 832. Wow. Need to get some sales for me. Fairy dust. Anyone here listen to Coast to Coast? You'd love that, Peter. If you don't listen to the podcast already, I don't think I have Coast to Coast. Let me have a look. Coast. See. Okay, I see what it's about. Yeah. No, I've not heard about that. Ooh, interesting. Something I can put on a bookmark this tab and then go through. Yeah, looks quite good. Alien-esque. One of my favourites. No worries, I've got to go myself soon. I keep saying that, but more chat comes. Buy clothes. Wow, I can't believe a buy clothes return. That's a miracle. Never happens when you get a buy a clothes return today. This hates 9, yeah. Yeah, same. It's just, oh, I love it. What we got? Surgeon claims, Mars, Planet X, UFO. Ah, I guarantee there's something out there, UFO wise. I guarantee. It's just we've not got the technology to discover it yet. Whether it's already landed here in in the world, like I don't know, someone down the road is an alien. A little bit like what's on Men in Black, that sort of type of thing, but that's more like a filmy type sort of Hollywood vibe. But you get my drift. You never know. You never know. Also like Twilight Zone. Yeah, I never actually saw that. I'm a bit younger myself, born in 1990. Woof, it's a great film, isn't it? The Business, yeah. The old 80s, I'm sorry, Shaun of Shotguns, Range Rovers, can't beat it. Yeah, I watched them quite a lot. I watched, read them as well, as well as watched. In my bedroom, I've got a Tintin framed poster. I brought years ago when we went with some family and friends, went all the way down to was it Arundel? 'Cause we used to have a caravan, Bracklesham Bay. Um, uh, oh yeah, Bracklesham Bay, and we went to somewhere like Bosham. If you don't know, that's right down south, proper south. Look up Chichester, Bosham. Yeah, you got like an art centre, and I brought that there for about fiver, I think. So I love that particular Tintins. Um, a lot of books to list. If you watch Mel back from Burnout, the book, but yeah, I think at the moment she's not very well because she's got a vegetated C word. I think so for Instagram. I think so. Hopefully it gets better soon. But yeah, but man, Asterix and Obelix, yeah, fighting the Romans. That's right. And we used to get our where's Wally. Cheers, Paul Retro. Yeah, I will do. It'll be a few days before I'm fully vibratingly fit. But hopefully this weekend, if it's not raining too much, because there's jumble sales coming up. So yeah, evening Oliver in. Thanks for popping in. Oh, okay. Didn't realise, but I know you know a lot about your books. If you haven't checked out Movie Chats, um, Steve, Oliver Ian, and the other Steve, they do a chat on Thursdays. Let's have a look. Movie Chats. Let's have a look. How's your ass, Steve? When you fell over. Sorry, I just had to. Oh, that was cracking. Yeah. Mainly chats about movies. I put that there. Movie chats. Um, do short videos, do live streams. Um, the chair malfunctions, falls over. But yeah, watch Commando, all sorts. Yeah, it's great. Sub, please do. Um, yeah, I can imagine. No worries. Um, I'm glad I caught this live. I'm gonna hit the bell so I can watch you guys again. Appreciate that. It's about time for me to make dinner here. Salmon patties on the menu. Ooh, lovely. Take care, everyone. Yeah, appreciate you popping in Yard Sound Dreams. Yeah, it's here. It's 20, just gone 20 past 10 in the evening. So I will have to head off in a sec. Um, yeah, sub there. Let me have a look for some sub there. Movie chats. Yard Sound Dreams. I shall sub now. There we go. I'll have a look at those videos maybe later. I gotta go through. It looks very interesting. So yeah, I think that's what I've got to say. I say there'll be video Friday. I went round 4 areas not too far from where I live, but going up nearer London. So, first one, what did I expect in this area? GoPro charity shop footage. So, second area will be on Friday, usual time, late afternoon, early evening. Depends on how long the video is. But if you want to catch up on all the videos I've done, I've recently been to a jumble sale. There's more at the weekend if it doesn't rain too much. I recently saw a band live a few weeks ago, which you can see on my channel. I do all sorts of videos, and depending on what time I've got this weekend, I might play Alan Wake on PS4, trying to get second part of that done. Um, might do Saturday or Sunday, depends on what time I've got. But as I say, thanks everyone for popping in. Appreciate that. And what I leave you to say is like, share, and subscribe. Keep subscribed for more content on this channel. I shall be off. Probably get some more lemsip down me and sit down and have another drink and watch something and before I go to bed. Early bed for me tonight. And cheers for popping in, everyone. Take care. See you later.